Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you. From social and emotional well-being to the way the patient relates to their loved ones, we treat your family like our family.
Serving patients and their families wherever they call home, including assisted living facilities and nursing homes. Call 1-800-4NURSES to see if Avita can help administer your plan of custom care.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business. Displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Two teams looking to make their marks on the top of the WCAL standings, about to go down in Jeromesville, Ohio. Hello, everybody. Travis Berardi coming to you live and free from Hillsdale High School as we welcome you inside the Mechanics Bank pregame show. Norwayne, the number 9 team in Division 5, taking on the upstart, up-and-coming Hillsdale Lady Falcons. How's everybody doing tonight on this Thursday evening? Beautiful day outside as we get into the pregame show. And let's start things off by taking a look at the team on the visitors' side of the scoreboard, the Norwayne Bobcats. Consistently good volleyball squad in the WCAL. Under head coach Heidi Hartzler, 6-3 overall, 4-1 in the WCAL. A tough 5-set loss to Doughton, who is the current leaders. No losses in conference. Last year they finished 3rd in the WCAL, 16-9, 9-5. They were one of many teams in the WCAL to make it the districts. They were the runners-up. We'll talk about that more during the game. They returned 3 players with 100-plus kills on the season. And one of them, well, our player spotlight. Ava Maibach. Last year was phenomenal. Team leader in kills, 2nd in blocks and digs. One of the players to watch in the Worcester area this season. 314 kills a year ago, 36 blocks, solo blocks, 59 total blocks, 368 digs, an all-around player for her. as we get ready for our pregame festivities here on the court. Let's take a look at the team spotlight for the Hillsdale Lady Falcons. A very successful campaign one season ago, their first successful campaign in quite some time. This season, they're very competitive. 6 of the 12 sets that they have lost this year, 4 points or less. So that 9-4 record could very well be 10-3, 11-2, and that WCAL record could be easily 4-1. They have won 8 of their last 10 matches. Tough 4-set loss to Smithville. They lost in 5 to Waynedale as well. This match is their best start in 20-plus years of volleyball. 9 wins last year. They were at this mark too, but they can make it the best start ever if they can win here today. And one of the players, another player to watch, not only for Hillsdale, but in the Worcester area, that is the setter, Allie Morgan. Allie, second on the team in aces and digs last year. 716 assists, 226 digs, and 39 aces for her. Just about ready to go here today, as the players taking the floor, coaches taking the floor as well, as we're about to throw it down to the court for the playing of the national anthem on this, a day of remembrance 24 years ago, the terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center, on the Pentagon, and the heroic effort to crash a plane into a field in southern Pennsylvania. So as we remember those, we will step aside for the playing of our nation's national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. Back here inside the Mechanics Bank pregame show as the players getting announced on the floor. That'll give us a chance to take a look at our keys to victory, brought to you by Mechanics Bank. That's better. First, the keys to victory for Norwayne, the Bobcats, running a win streak against the Hillsdale Falcons. And the first key to victory for them today is control the net. This season they already have 72 total blocks. Maibach, Urban, a senior, Lands, and Hennico, all with over 15 blocks for the team. Also, stay in system for your big swing players. Maibach, Bell, Workman. Got to stay in system for them to be able to get the win here against a very good Hillsdale squad. Now let's take a look at the keys to victory for Hillsdale. The Lady Falcons looking for their signature victory this season. Play loose. You know, they played some tough contests, some close contests. Doesn't matter who it is. Play loose, play your game, you'll be fine, and finish. Like I said, 6 of their 12 set losses have come by 4 points or less. So if they're able to finish tonight, they will have themselves a good chance to get the victory. Want to welcome everybody watching live and free today on the OH Report. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you right back out on this Thursday evening of high school volleyball action. We got 2 soccer matches going on as well on the OH Report. It's the only volleyball match of the day here coming up. Taking a look at the WCAL standings. Dalton 7-1 overall, 5-0. They already have that 5-set victory over Norwayne, who's second, 4-1. Hillsdale and Smithville tied for third, 3-2 record. Smithville took out Hillsdale on Tuesday in 4 sets. Waynedale with 2 losses as well in conference, but 1 less game played. They're 5-3, 2-2. The 2 teams Hillsdale's lost to. Hillsdale has Dalton coming up for the final game of the first half of the WCAL schedule. Talked about Maibach as one of the players to watch. Hannah Froelich also maybe someone to watch for as well. As a freshman, Froelich, 84 total blocks, 70 solo blocks, 143 kills, and 88 digs for her. Standing in the middle. Just about ready to go here on the AMVETS post 1969. Scoreboard. Kennedy Fickes sends it away, and we are underway. CJ Moore with the set and the finish right down at you down the line. It is 1-0. Brooklyn landed that one. And it'll be Reese Urban to start for Norwayne. Fickes is there. Sends it left side for Jillian Cowger. Can't get it to fall, but it's a free ball, and back to the Lady Falcons. Down the middle this time, it's blocked. Kept in play. Sent over by Kiki McFadden. Now it's Norwayne. Running slap into the bleachers goes Jordan Fickes, and it'll turn into a point. What an effort by Jordan. Going in to the bench, gets the free ball, and it'll drop down the side. We're tied at 1. We'll send Kiki back to serve her first time here today. Into the net, though, mishit it. 2-1, Lady Bobcats. See the first serve from Brooklyn Lands. Lands on the season, 13 aces. That one, though, right at Fickes. To Fickes, and she gets it to drop. Jordan Fickes backside, gets it to fall. We're tied at 2 as you take a look at the Fickes replay. Bit of miscommunication back line by Norwayne. Allowed that to drop in. And it'll be Jocelyn Fickes, the junior. Serves this back middle, in system, back set, big swing, blocked, and it drops for Hillsdale. Taking one out of Norwayne's system. The double block falls inside. It's 3-2 Lady Falcons. That's what they'll need to do if they want to get the win today. A little bit of a back set swung by Maibach, blocked, but out of bounds. It's 3-all. Able to deflect it out of bounds. And she will go back to serve. 12 aces on the season. 14 service errors as well for her. Make that 15. Apologies for the jinx. Tried curving it, did not fall, and that'll send back Jillian Gallagher. One season ago, 36 aces, but this one will be in play. To the left side, a right-handed swing, but out as Cherish Bell tried the left side with that right-handed swing, but pushed it too far, and the Lady Falcons have a 2-point lead here early on in set one. Gallagher again. To the back line, easily received. Bumped up towards the net. Swing by Hennico doesn't fall. Over to Fickes, a little dink. Saved. In play. Left-handed swing there by Hennico doesn't fall. Bumped back to Fickes. She gives it a free ball to the backside. That's taken by Morgan Lance. Lance straight ahead. The swing third time by Hennico doesn't work. Mid-range swing by Calger's dug up by Cherish Bell. Back over to Bell. Bell with the dink. Not good. Quick set. Just out. Just beyond the line as Allie Morgan had the right idea, but it just falls out. And I'll say that's the most down the line call. It's her dad that called that out. Respectfully, I respect that call. Not giving his daughter anything there. She has to earn it. And a double hit called against the Lady Falcons will tie things back up at 5. It was the right call, out of bounds. They'll send Laney down the line. Received there by Doot. Not miss hit, but a change of pace swing doesn't fall. It will be returned back to the middle. Left side, Bell. Bell to the back line. That's going to go. We're tied at 6. Bit of a miss hit on the reception. And that might have been going out as well, but once you commit, it's tough to step away. 6-all. Opening set on the AMVETS scoreboard. As CJ Moore goes back to serve. Let ball right at Fickes. Left side now, swing by McFadden, drops. Kiki gives Hillsdale the lead back 7-6. Got most of the net there, didn't even hit the block. The let ball falls. Now I'll give Emily Smith, the freshman, her first swing of the night. Down the middle, tough reception by Doot, but she's there. Right side off the tip, one-handed save by Fickes. Pushed up to the middle, McFadden can't get it to fall. Back set again, this time it's Reese Urban, but it's out. And the Falcons lead once again by 2, 8-6. Smith again. Backside to Doot. In system. Left side swing. Kept alive by Fickes. In system. Down the middle now. It's Kaylee Wilfong. Doesn't fall. Back over to Bell. Bell right at Fickes. Over to McFadden. Blocked. And down. 8-7. Block work that time for the Lady Cats. And that will send Cherish Bell back to serve. 20 aces on the year. Ahead to McFadden. Dinks it. Two-handed save by Maibach. Right side over to Urban. Urban can't get the fall. Fickes bumps it ahead to McFadden. Flat-footed swing. Nice dig to keep it alive. Now it's lands, blocked and down. Kaylee Wilfong. Solo block, it's 9-7. And that'll send Kennedy Fickes back. Hillsdale by 2. Right side, short serve. This is in system. Maibach off the block and down. Great in system play that time by the Lady Cats. And she's able to deflect it off the block and drop it to the floor. 9-8 for Urban. Left-handed swing over the net. Nice adjustment, push back side, but too strong. Hillsdale able to adjust and keep it on their side, but the push goes too far. But now they're going to say into the net. So after a talk, we'll see. I apologize since I changed the score, went back to the replay, but they say it was an error on the Lady Cats, and Hillsdale gets the 2-point lead. McFadden with the serve, goes left side, it stays up. Down the middle, and yes, just touches the back line. Give Lands the score. Take a look at the Fickes replay. 10-9. And now Lands will serve. Just underway. Battle for second in the WCAL. This is going to be bumped over to Fickes. Fickes dinks it, but right there is Moore. Maibach with the dink, but it's blocked. Pushed back over to Hillsdale. Bumped up to Fickes from the left side. Big swing, kept alive. Cross court, bit of a miss set. And miscommunication, we got a tie game. Despite the miss set, the adjustment was made by Haneko and put it right between two Lady Falcons to tie this up at 10. Lands serve right at Kennedy Fickes. Over to Jordan. Jordan pushes it across, bumped backwards, and this will be a free ball. Hillsdale with a chance to get the lead back. Right at the net. Bam! Perfectly executed for Calgary. Right on the run, didn't have to stop, and knocks it off the block and down 11-10 Hillsdale. Lady Falcons sticking around here early on. Served by Jocelyn Fickes. Up right at the net, left-handed dinks blocked. One-handed save, however, by Bell. Maibach hits it. And it's 12-10. She saw the block was there, tried to adjust, and hit it into the net. Tough reception, keeps it alive. Left-handed swing off the top of the head of one of the blocks, and it will fall. Sometimes you just need to get it over the net. Completely whiffed on the block, went through the uprights, and it falls, 12-11. Ava Maibach will now serve again. Let ball, this time it's received though. Right side swing, dug up. Right at the net, pushed backside, won't fall. Cross the Fickes. Great dig there by Smithberger. Dug up by Ritchie. And it'll be a free ball back to Norwayne, trying to tie this at 12. Miss hit, though. It's a free ball to Hillsdale. Fickes there, set up at the net, but it drops over the net. And the Yummy falls. We're tied at 12. It sailed over on the set. And Norwayne was there to finish it off, 12-all. Maibach angles this, and it falls in. It's an ace. You can see the yellow lining. A 3-0 run by Norwayne has them in the lead. Maibach again angles this. This time it's saved by Fickes. She'll get the mid-range dink, but miss-hit. 14-12. Norwayne starting to settle in here in this opening set. Overpass. Yummy's flicked down by Froelich. And that's her height right there for you. 15-12. Make it 16-12. It's an ace. Four-point lead for Norwayne. And we're going to get a timeout by the Lady Falcons. It's a 6-0 run by Norwayne thanks to the service of Ava Maibach. So we were talking about the Lady Falcons earlier. What a season they had a year ago. 6-8 in conference. That's the most conference wins since 08. 14 total wins. That also the most since 2008. And they were D6 district runners-up. Fell to Independence, but what a season they had. Turning things around, already with 9 wins. Only halfway through their schedule. They have a chance of doing something very special this year at Hillsdale. Most of their players back from a year ago as well. Competitive losses to Waynedale as well as Smithville, two of the top teams always in the conference. This serve, another ace. Unable to ice her. Took a little off of it. And it's 17-12. Maibach again. This time, Jordan Fickes there. Back set to swing off the block. Stays alive, though. Bumped to Jordan. Mid-range. Kept alive. Lance was there. Now the left-handed swing's blocked. Froelich over top of the block. Still there. Back to Jordan Fickes, but miss-hits. 18-12. And now for the Lady Falcons. It's a matter of get some momentum for set 2 or go on a big run and win set 1. This is going to be a free ball back to Norwayne. Right at Froelich. Off the tip and down. Huge swing by her. That's 19-12. Fickes, bit of an overpass, but they save it. Jordan to the backside, stays up. Bumped left side to Bell. Bell dinks it and it falls. Campfire drop there. It's 20-12. The run continues. It's 10-0 by Norwayne, and Hillsdale's going to take their final timeout. Lady Falcons did a good job through the first round of serves by Norwayne, but they have their setup right now, even though Maibach's back at the service line. Froelich playing right in the middle. The sophomore playing phenomenal right now. Only 2 kills in 4 sets played, coming off an injury. But she's back at it, and the sophomore helping the Lady Cats. Out of the timeout. Norwayne leading set 1 by 8. Down the line, bit of an overpass, but Morgan's there to save it. Kennedy Fickes finally ends the run with a nice swing. And it's 20-13. Got it off the block. And it's a 7-point set. Calgary will serve. Bit of an overpass. Yummy is down into the net. was Norwayne. So 2 straight. Bit of momentum here. Cowger to the back line. Quick adjustment there by Lance. Keeps it in play. The little dink dug up, but nobody home. Bell with the kill. The last second attempt to dig there by Fickes, but nobody for the second touch. Dute with the serve. In system, back set for Fickes off the tip. Dute there. Back line, Maibach gets the kill. Threw it right at Fickes, and Fickes unable to handle it. One of the many Fickes on the floor tonight. Dute serve. In system, back set for Jordan. Jordan pushes it right side, and she'll get it to fall. One-handed attempt there by Maibach, but she deflected it back to the other side. Nobody home. Back to a 7-point set. Jordan from the left side will attempt. Froelich was there. Maibach mid-range. Fickes bumps it back over, but the yummy thrown down. Cherish Bell right there. And the net play by Norwayne. Big here so far. (23-15). More to serve. Just over the net, it's an ace. Set point coming up. Line to just over the net. (24-15) the score. For the set. Into the net that time. Hillsdale needs a run of 8 here to keep this set alive. A 10-0 run by Norwayne, the reason why they have control of this opening set. Other than that, it's been pretty even. Emily Smith, the freshman, once again back to serve. Angles it to the right. Bit of an overpass, but Maibach is there. It's saved for a free ball. Great job by Hillsdale to keep that alive. Now over to Bell. Bell's blocked. Yummy. The joust falls on the side of Norwayne. Hillsdale stays alive for another point. (24-17). Referee ready. And there's the serve. Angled at Maibach. It's an ace. 24-18. Just placed it right towards that middle line. Maibach a little too far back for it. And Smith will continue her run. This time right at Maibach again, but she receives it. Left side, angled swing there, doesn't fall for Urban. Flat-footed swing by McFadden doesn't go. The dink kept alive, another chance. Back over to Kiki. Kiki to Maibach. Back set, swung by Urban. Fickes there. Quick set back over, Maibach with the dig. Right at the net, blocked. Joust, falls for Norwayne, and they will take the opening set. One set to none. 25-18, the final here in the opening set. We'll be back with set 2 after this, live and free.
like being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Set one goes the way of Norwayne, 25-18, a 10-0 run, thanks to the serving of that young lady right there, Ava Maibach, as well as the blocking of Hannah Froelich. Two players to watch for in the Ashland area as they take down this scrappy Hillsdale squad. For set number one, Travis Berardi back here at Hillsdale High School. A great season thus far for the Lady Falcons. On the year, only a couple of losses in conference so far. Have not been swept, however. Lost in 5 to Triway, but the other 3 losses were in 4. And very competitive 4 as well. As we are back to action, as Norwayne serves. Hit over the Cowger. She's blocked. Fickes is there. Pushed backwards. Jordan with the swing mid-range. That's dug up by Doot. Now to Maibach. Big swing right at Fickes with the dig. She'll get another chance at it. Right at the net. And an error on the Lady Falcons. Starts things off 1-0. What a shot by Maibach. What a dig by Jordan Fickes, but still turns out the way of the Lady Bobcats. And that serve is too strong. We're tied at 1. So for the first time in set number 2, Kiki McFadden ready to go. 1 set to none here on the AMVETS scoreboard. Sends it right at Doot. Little dink, pushed left side by Lands, doesn't fall. Jordan Fickes with the swing, kept alive, bumped up towards the net. Maibach right at Jordan Fickes, who will get the swing here. Dinks it right back at Lands. Back set, left-handed swing, drops inside the line. It's 2-1. Reese Urban able to tuck it in. And now she will get the serve. Norwayne playing a 5-set thriller against Doughton. Their lone loss, and that's an ace. Urban gets ace number 16, second on the squad so far this season. 3-1, but into the net. Gave it back, 3-2. Talked about that 5-set defeat to Doughton after losses on a Saturday tri-match. Lost 26-24 in the first set, 25-10 in the second, but then bounced back 25-10, 25-20 before extra points gave Doughton the 16-14 win. Served by Jocelyn Fickes. Running dink doesn't fall. Over to Jordan. Jordan off the tip, kept alive. Set over to Maibach, mid-range. Got it. 4-2. She is starting to heat up here ever since the midway point of that first set. Brooklyn lands, serving with a 2-point lead. Bumped over to Jordan. Dinks it, kept alive. Pushed back over, and it falls. The quick set drops in, 5-2. Lady Cats rolling here early on. Bumped to Kennedy Fickes. Angles that right side, received by Bell. Up to Maibach. Blocked and down. Jillian Cowger. Solo block, 5-3. She'll now serve. Angle this to Maibach. Quick set across, and again it'll fall. CJ Moore getting a couple kills for herself. Hillsdale playing back because of the swing of Maibach, and they're taking advantage of that. She now will serve. This is the setup that gave them the 10-0 run to give them control of the first set. This time Fickes is there, back set to Jordan. Jordan pushes it into the antenna. 7-3. Ava back to serve again. She's already had about 15 serves so far in this match. Angled that, nearly an ace, but it's a free ball. In system, Froelich pushes it right side and down. Her height allows her to get that down. 8-3 to score. Tough reception. It'll be a free ball by Wilfong. Back set, left-handed swing. Fickes there. Over the Jordan left side. Angles. High reception. Maibach mid-range. Kept alive. Another free ball. Left side for Bell. Bell, yes. Just got the line, 9-3. All it's got to do is barely touch the line, and it does that. Timeout, Hillsdale. 9-3 to score. As Norwayne leads, 1-0 already. Want to welcome everybody watching live and free. Becky Spots, go Falcons. About 50 of you watching here this Thursday evening as we get ready for week 2 of the NFL season. Packers, Washington Commanders going off tonight from Lambeau Field. Talked about how competitive the Wayne County Athletic League is. 7 of the 8 teams in the conference won sectional championships. Waynedale, in D6 made a district semifinal before falling to Smithville. Northwestern in D5 made a district semifinal. District runners-up, there were 3. Hillsdale in D6, Chippewa in D5, as well as Norwayne. And we had 2 teams make the regional out of the WCAL. Dalton in D6, Smithville in D6. 7 of 8 teams won at least one match. 5 of the 8 won 2. 2 of the 8 won at least 3s. That serve out of bounds. They iced her. So the Northeast District in D5 and 6 dominated by the Wayne County Athletic League. Jordan Fickes will serve. 5-point Norwayne lead here. Do not want to go down to this team 2-0. And Norwayne out of their lineup. So an early, easy point for the Lady Falcons. Back down 4. So the referee talking with coach, letting her know what they didn't do or did do. That caused the point. Fickes ready again. Maibach with the reception. It's a tough one. This is going to turn into a free ball. Miscommunication knocks it out of bounds. 9-6. Back-to-back errors by Norwayne. Gives the Lady Falcons a 3-point deficit now. Hillsdale's been very successful when they've hit it right at Maibach to start off. They're going to try that again, but Fickes hits it into the net. Gives Norwayne service. Laney Doot ready to serve. 10-6. Right at Kennedy Fickes. Morgan there. Swing. Out of bounds. No tip. 11-6. Will Fong tried to deflect it off the top of the fingers of the block, but was unable to. Doot, shorter swing, but another Fickes there. McFadden, Kennedy there to save it. Back set. Little dink will fall for Jordan Fickes, 11-7. Fickes. All 3 on the floor were able to touch that one on that point. And the freshmen will go back once again. Macy Ritchie, Emily Smith, the 2 freshmen on the squad. Brooklyn Morgan, younger sister of Allie, the 3rd and only of the 3 underclassmen on his varsity squad. Froelich swats that one to where nobody is. Able to smack that, nearly a double hit, but was able to do it at the same time. 12-7. C.J. Moore, the senior-laden squad, gets the ace. 8 seniors on this Norwayne squad, 2 juniors, 3 sophomores. However, one of those sophomores, Hannah Froelich. Hillsdale with their 4 seniors, but 6 juniors. Fickes to the back line. This will be in system right at the net, and a point. Landed that one inside the line. And it's a touchdown lead for the Bobcats. Speaking of touchdowns, we'll give you our schedule for tomorrow night's week 4 of the high school football season. And our next break, as that's an ace. Dropped off the face of the earth as it crossed the net. And it's an 8-point lead for Norwayne. 15-7. I heard a couple Hillsdale players yell in on that, but some miscommunication allowed them to watch it sail by and out of bounds. A lucky break there for the Lady Falcons. And now Kennedy Fickes to serve. Floater goes right side, in system. The swing into the net and down. Point Hillsdale. We'll see if it was touched. Nope, that was all net. Nonetheless, it still works. Kennedy ready. Lined it at Maibach. And it's an ace. Little bit of a run for the Lady Falcons now. Lands the setter. Tried to be the setter for that one, but miscommunication. Fickes again, right side. Good passing. The swing's blocked, but out of bounds. And this time Lands does get the kill. Calger unable to get the block back at Norwayne. In system. Calger blocked, stays alive, swatted back over. And it's a free ball. Great job by Norwayne to keep that alive. Bumped up to McFadden, but she gets the kill anyway. Love the hustle by Norwayne, but it still ends with the Hillsdale point, 16-11. Kiki, one of the sluggers of the softball team this past season. Ready with this one. Maibach gets it to go. Off the block, saved for a minute, but no third player to push it back over. 17-11. Urban with the serve. In system. At the net. Got it. Calger again. Set up there by Smith. And they get the finish. Smith will walk out. Morgan will come back in. And it'll be Jocelyn Fickes. Ready to serve. Still a 5-point advantage for Norwayne. Right at the net. Got it. Lands again. And in-system, every in-system swing here pretty much ends up as a point for Norwayne. Very good when they get the bump to set the spike. Almost miscommunication. Mid-range into the net. Morgan had to run backwards to bump it at Fickes, and Fickes just a little bit on top of the ball there. 19-12 and a timeout, Hillsdale. 19-12 the score in favor of Norwayne. They lead this match 1-0. Tomorrow night, just like the first few weeks, 9 live streams coming your way on the OH Report, as well as 3 highlights. We'll be here at Hillsdale. Zach Truax, Andy Jardy will be on the call as Chippewa comes in to take on Hillsdale. That game, 7 o'clock. All games start at 7 o'clock. Brian Skoronsky back at the Clear Fork Valley, along with Effie James, Ontario at Clear Fork. It's a big early season matchup in the MOAC. First place on the line in the Northern 10. WBCO crew will be calling that. We'll have it for you at Mohawk. Big Walnut trying to extend their winning streak. They take on Delaware Hayes. Bryce Coder on the call there. I will be down at East Knox as they host Loudonville, team that Hillsdale beat last week. Big one in the K-Max, Centerburg at Northmore, Jonathan Langdon on the call. Plymouth and St. Paul, Pleasant River Valley, Danville, Mount Gilead. And we have 3 other highlights as well we'll talk about at our next timeout. 12 total highlights will be on the Pigskin tomorrow night, 11:30. Back to action. Calger over the block, but in play. Maibach at the net, dinks it down, 20-12. They have to respect the big swing, and that time she took a lot off it. Lands a serve. Great job by Morgan to keep that alive. In system, back set, back slide, just out. Maibach on the run, a little too strong. 20-13. Now Jillian Calger will need to go on a run. Almost an ace, but it gets out of system. It's a free ball. Right at Morgan. Over to Fickes. Yes! 8-ball corner pocket. The movement that time threw off Norwayne. And it's a 6-point set. This time right side. Set up for Maibach, mid-range, off the tip, but saved by Fickes. Over the Jordan Fickes. Kept alive by Lance. Left side off the block, it falls, but it will be a free ball. Morgan at the net to Fickes, dinks it over the block, but saved again. But mishit. Long point goes the way of Hillsdale, it's 20-15. Froelich will check back in, as well as Layla Smithberger. As Norwayne holding on to a 5-point lead. 20-15. Calger with the serve. In system for Maibach, right side, tipped and in play. Over to Fickes, dinked it. Maibach there, mishit though, and she cannot adjust, and the run continues for Hillsdale. Froelich knew immediately as she hit that. Lady Falcons would like at least a point or two more to continue the run. That's an overpass and out. They get the ace. 20-17, and it's going to force a Norwayne timeout. Back at ya. Come the Lady Falcons. 20-17, the run continues, and that gives me a chance to continue talking about football tomorrow night. Plymouth at St. Paul. Chris and John on the call there. Pleasant at River Valley. Mark Bollinger, Josh Banks. And then Danville Mount Gilead, which is a very interesting matchup between 1-0 squads in the conference. Or actually, no, 0-0 squads. This is the first week of conference play. And then 3 highlights, Margaret at Willard, New London at Crestview, and a matchup between the number 1 team in the state in Division IV, Shelby, and the number 8 team in Gallion. That'll be a highlight and you will not want to miss, especially on the Pigskin tomorrow night, 11:30. Service, it's going to be a running dink, blocked, but slapped back across. Right at the net, Fickes, blocked, another save by Hillsdale. Right at the net, mishit. Run ends for Hillsdale, but they get it back to within 4. And it sends Maibach back, this time only needing 4 points to end the set, not 10, like she was able to do in the first set. In system, the back set for Jordan, dinks it over. Free ball, overpass. Back to Jordan again, no. Bumped over to Hennico, and she gets it. 22-17. Maibach with the serve. Set up, Wilfong from her flat feet. Won't go. Maibach back line, will. So Wilfong had to adjust and hit that from her heels. And it set up Maibach. Norwayne 2 points away. too strong. 23-18. But another successful run of service for her, as Jordan Fickes will try and bring Hillsdale back. 5-point set. Down the line right at Maibach. Bumps it in play. Adjustment made and finished. We have set point. Hanako just able to get it right past the Hillsdale dig. And it'll be Dute's chance. 6 set points coming up. Down the middle, right at Kennedy Fickes. Over to McFadden, and she gets the kill. In system play, right at Morgan, over to McFadden, and she angles it down, 24-19. Hillsdale needs 5 more in a row, though, and the freshman will try to do that. She did get a run of 3 last set, but was too little too late. Right at Maibach. Set up left side to swing, blocked, saved, yells for Norwayne Froelich, gets it to go. And that'll finish the set. Looked like Hillsdale was able to get it, but they did not because of Froelich and the block. 2-0 Norwayne. They'll look to sweep it after the break.
Feel like I should go.
Over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You've seen what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
Today's matchup in the WCAL brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. AMVETS Post 1969 out of Hayesville. The AMVETS is a non-profit organization serving our veterans and community. We wish the Falcons the best of luck this season. Fickes Furniture, a 4th-generation company celebrating over 100 years in the furniture business, selling Bassett, Flex Steel, Smith Brothers of Bern, Mohawk Flooring, and Dutch Craft Bedding, with free delivery and removal of old furniture. Fickes Furniture, quality furniture at an affordable price. Schmidt Security Pro, from the field to your front door. Trust Schmidt Security Pro to protect what matters most. And Scout Construction, with more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call them for more information at 419-989-7240. Once again, it is 419-989-7240. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free this evening. Two sets to none, Norwayne leads this in a battle for second place in the Wayne County Athletic League. Travis Berardi back here at Hillsdale High School. Lady Falcons 9-4 on the season. Looking for that signature victory. They're going to have to bounce back in a big way and win the next 3 sets to do so. Norwayne a game behind Dalton after losing to Dalton in 5. Hillsdale still has yet to play the Bulldogs. And the first point will go to the Lady Falcons. The overpass is yummy down. It's 1-0. You take a look at the Fickes replay. Falcons have yet to be swept this season. Lost in 5 the Triway, and then 3 sets to 1 losses to Smithville, Waynedale. Cross court set, McFadden too strong, not tipped, it's 1-all. Both teams one more conference match before the midway point of the season. These 2 teams will meet again late in the regular season at Norwayne High School. Norwayne D5, Hillsdale D6. They will not meet in tournament play. High serve. Jordan Fickes is there. Morgan adjusts to it. Gets up to Calger. Yes. Beautiful swing by Jillian. Forcing Norwayne the move. Goes back right side. Gets the kill. It's 2-1. That will give Kiki McFadden her first swings of set number 3. Right at Bell, receives it. Maibach has to adjust, and no, she did not get it over the antenna. The line judge right there. She hit it to the left side. Unable to adjust, it's 3-1. Angled this time, it's in system. Saved by Morgan. It'll be a free ball. Again, right in system, the Maibach off the tip and down, it's 3-2. Especially when Maibach's on the run. Very lethal. 3-2 the score. Let ball. Adjusted, pushed back across by Fickes. Right at the net. Yeesh. Ava yacked that one down. It's 3-all. Multiple people ducked out of the way of that swing. I don't blame them. Back to serve, lands. Bumped for Fickes, mid-range, kept alive. Left side swings, blocked and down. Hillsdale leads again, thanks to the block of Macy Major and Jillian Calger. 4-3. Jocelyn Fickes ready. In system. Maibach, yes. Four all. And Maibach will serve, bringing Froelich back in. 4-4 the score. Norwayne up 2-0. In system, over for Jordan on the run. Got it down the line. Well placed there. And again, they had Norwayne moving one way. She went back the other. 5-4. Nearly an ace. It'll be a free ball. Over to Jordan Fickes again. Off the block and down. 6-4. Lady Falcons showing fight here early on in set number 3. The question is, will they be able to hold off any type of run by Norwayne as that's hit into the net, and it's 6-5. Norwayne and Hillsdale both district runners-up a year ago, alongside Chippewa. Doot, serve, it's received by Ritchie, and out of bounds, an ace. Would have been close if she would have kept that. But instead, it's 6-all. Doot again. Another ace, 7-6. And here's that run we were talking about. Norwayne making the Hillsdale serve receive. That's an ace. Causing a lot of problems with the Hillsdale serve receive here tonight. Doot down the middle, this time in play. Wilfong off the net. 9-6. 5-0 run for Norwayne. Lady Falcons in need of a stop here. They trail by 3. Wilfong with the reception. Back set to Fickes, angles it left side, stays alive. Froelich. Yummy ball. Got it. Returned right back to her, and the second time's the charm for her. It's 10-6. Doot continues from the service line. Great serve, it's an ace. We may see a timeout here by Hillsdale. We will not. 11-6. The run out to 7 now. Back set for Fickes. Fickes pushes left side, stays alive. Over to Bell. Blocked partially. Chance for Jordan Fickes. Dinks it. Put right back at her. Yummy ball stays alive. Back set. Urban gets it. It's a 6-point lead for Norwayne. And Hillsdale's going to take a timeout. 12-6. Norwayne pulling away here in set number 3. First edition of the volleyball state polls came out earlier this week. We'll go through all of them. First, the top 5 in Division I. Menor in Upper Arlington 5th, Mason 4th, Perrysburg 3rd, Olentangy Orange and St. Ursula Cincinnati number 2, Seton Cincinnati Seton number 1. In D2, Olmsted Falls 7th, Dublin Scioto 6th, Mount Notre Dame 5th, Wadsworth 4th, Avon with 4 first-place votes in 3rd, Magnificat 2 first-place votes in 2nd, Anthony Wayne 8 first-place votes in 1st. 10 teams in the top 10. Tippecanoe 10th in D3, St. Francis de Sales 9th, Gilmore Academy 8th, Aurora 7th, Dover 6th, Ursuline Academy 5th, Ross 4th, Jonathan Alder 3rd, Archbishop Hoban with 11 first-place votes 2nd, and Bloom Carroll barely ahead of them by 3 points, the number 1 team. Back set to Fickes, she's blocked. It's 13-6. And again, Norwayne able to go on a run. Doot unable to be frozen after the timeout. Over to Wilfong. Kept alive by Bell. Bell will get the swing, a little dink. Fickes is there. Actually, that's blocked, saved, but out of bounds. The block works once again. 14-6. Bumped at the net, mishandled on the reception. 9-point lead. Doot pitching a tent back there at the service line. Angled right at Jordan Fickes. She'll get the dink from the midline, nothing. Right at Froelich, got it. 12-0 run. Hillsdale getting a substitution here. A 10-0 run in the first set, a 12-0 run and counting here in the third. Bumped to Wilfong mid-range, kept alive by Maibach. Dink by Urban, and she gets it. 17-6. And the final timeout by the Lady Falcons. Division 4 top 10 poll. Number 10 team Bishop Reedy, number 9 Buckeye Valley, Cincinnati Hills Christian Academy number 8, Guyella Academy number 7, Bishop Fenwick 6th with 2 first place votes, Meadowbrook 5th, Taylor 4th, Warren 3rd, Logan Elm with 9 first place votes in 2nd, and the number 1 team Archbishop McNicholas by 9 votes. Now to D5 where Norwayne's in it. Fairbanks in 10th, Norwayne number 9. 7 points behind the 8th ranked team Berkshire. Versailles in 7th, New Lexington 6th, Summit Country Day 5th, Elyria Catholic 4th, Wheelersburg 3rd, Columbiana Crestview 2nd, and Adena with 17 first place votes, 100 points ahead in 1st. And D6 where Hillsdale is, Fairbanks in 10th, Norwayne. I looked at the wrong one. Patrick Henry 10th, Doughton, a team Hillsdale will see in 9th as Hillsdale finally ends the streak. 13-0 run is ended, and it's 17-7. Doughton number 9 in D6. That's who Hillsdale has next week. Jordan Fickes with the serve. Doot there. Over to Urban with the dink. Doesn't fall. Cross court to McFadden off the tip. In play. Overpass. Unhandled. Hillsdale with 2 straight. Highland out of Berlin, number 16. That's who Norwayne fell to on Saturday in 2 straight. New Bremen, though, the powerhouse, is in number 1 with 10 first place votes. One-handed save by Fickes. McFadden dinks it over. In play. Urban. Dig by Fickes. McFadden let ball, gets it to go. 3 in a row for the Lady Falcons. Just able to get that let ball, and it went 17-9. Jordan going again. Down the left way. Froelich with the stop. She's blocked. It's pushed to the back line. Fickes is there. Over to McFadden. Adjusts. It's blocked. Fickes with the save, and then Jordan mishandles it. 18-9. After the substitution, Froelich will go out. CJ Moore will come in the serve. Norwayne 7 points away from the sweep. Right at Kennedy. Over to Kiki. Yes. Beautiful in-system play there. Pass to Morgan. Over to McFadden. 18-10. Emily Smith back in for her serving purposes. Trailing by 8. Back line. Maibach unable to handle it. It'll be a free ball. Can the run continue for Hillsdale? McFadden, yes. Lady Falcons back at you. So take a look at the replay, able to avoid the block there and give it a campfire. Right at Maibach again. In system, the swing will fall. Moore, actually lands, I should say. In system, able to get it right over Kennedy Fickes and tuck it inside the line. Now Cherish Bell will look to finish things off. They need 6. Kennedy with the reception, left side, left-handed dink won't go. Overpass, no, adjustment by Kiki. Now to Maibach, blocked. Back set for Urban, blocked again. Maibach gives it a free ball. Hillsdale now with a shot. Right at the net, no, just outside the line. And it's 20-11. Short serve, though a tough reception. McFadden mid-range, dug up by Bell. Now Maibach, off the tip it goes. The lead just like that, back up to 10. It's 21-11. Bell, right at Fickes. Quick set backwards, Maibach's there. Back set to Urban. Jordan Fickes at it. Over the Kiki. Got it. Kiki McFadden with another kill. 21-12. Kennedy Fickes now to serve. In system, Maibach mid-range, let ball, Kennedy there. Over to McFadden again, blocked. She bumps it backwards, bumps it at the net, overpass, and out. 22-12. Maibach able to deflect it down. In system, Calger got it. Huge swing, unable to be handled. And it's 22-13 as Kiki McFadden now. We'll try and bring Hillsdale back on the AMVETS scoreboard. Right at the net, Kennedy there. Up to Jordan, mid-range, dinks it, got it. Jordan Fickes taking a little off of it, just gets it over the block, and the dig unable to be there. 22-14. Angled, received by Bell. Over to Maibach, left side. That looked like it was out, but it's received. It'll be a free ball, backside. Maibach down the middle, got it. Norwayne 2 away. Lands from the right side, right at Fickes. Down the middle, great in-system play, finishes it off. Fickes to Smith to Calger. 23-15. Jocelyn Fickes serving from the middle of the service line. It's in system, back set, Maibach adjusts. Was it tipped? It was. It's a match point coming up. Nine match points as Ava Maibach serving for the match. And she gets it, match over. Norwayne wins it in 3 over the Lady Falcons of Hillsdale. We'll take a break, be back with our MVP interview inside the postgame show after this, live and free.
Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you. From social and emotional well-being to the way the patient relates to their loved ones, we treat your family like our family.
Serving patients and their families wherever they call home, including assisted living facilities and nursing homes. Call 1-800-4NURSES to see if Avita can help administer your plan of custom care.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business. Displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Today's WCAL matchup brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Hayesville AMVETS post 1969. The AMVETS is a nonprofit organization serving our veterans and community. We wish the Falcons best of luck this season. Fickes Furniture, a fourth-generation company celebrating over 100 years in the furniture business, selling Bassett, Flex Steel, Smith Brothers of Bern, Mohawk Flooring, and Dutch Craft Bedding with free delivery and removal of old furniture. Fickes Furniture, quality furniture at an affordable price. Schmidt Security Pros, from the field to your front door, trust Schmidt Security Pros to protect what matters most. And Scout Construction, with more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call them for more information. 419-989-7240. Once again, that is 419-989-7240. When we come back, MVP time right here on the OH Report.
over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You've seen what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
Time now for our Schmidt Security Pro's MVP. It is Ava Maibach, the Norwayne senior, as the number 9 team in Division 5 sweeps Hillsdale. The first time Hillsdale has been swept this season, and it was really thanks to Ava. A very good game by you today. Congratulations, Ava. And just talk to me about this match, because you guys, it was a game of runs. The first set, it was tied. You went on a 10-0 run. You rolled away with it. Second set early on, you went on a big run. And that third set, you had a 13-0 run. Just what's it say about your team that you guys just, if you start on a run, it's like a landslide and just take care of the set?
Yeah, I think our serving was really important, a big part of those runs. Just staying aggressive, too, on both the offensive and obviously the serve. And it just really contributes to our energy. And when we have energy, we're so much better and we play as a team. And most importantly, we have fun with it. And that just helps us to keep going. Yep.
You guys have 8 seniors on this squad. Last year you were district runners-up. You were one of 5 teams that played for a district championship in the WCAL, which says how tough this conference is. But you guys have to have a lot of expectations this season, just because you have so many seniors. You know how to get deep into a tournament run. But just what are you guys looking forward to? What are some expectations? What do you need to do to continue rolling this season?
Yeah, we have a lot of seniors, and a lot of them have a lot of experience in the past, like last year. And just as a team, and just all being the same age, and even the younger girls, like we have like a really close bond and have since we've been playing since our freshman year together. And then even in middle school, we've had a lot of the same girls. So it's just a really exciting year to be able to just be all on the same playing level and get to experience that together. And I think to go out through the rest of the season, we just need to just lock in at practice and stay focused on what our goal is, and to win, obviously. And take back the county if we can. Just stay aggressive and give it our all in every play.
Yeah, you guys have Northwestern to finish off the first half of the WCAL, but only one loss. You still get Dalton again with a chance to at least tie, but you never know with Hillsdale still playing them the first time here coming up. You never know, but you still control your destiny for what should be the first check of a long list of things for you guys, and that's a conference championship.
Yeah.
All right, lastly, as always, if you want to look into the camera, easiest question, will you give some shout-outs, please?
Shout out to my dad for always coming to my games and supporting me and my family. And I just want to thank God for the experience and this team I'm so blessed to be on. It's just been such a great time, and I'm excited for the rest of the season.
Ava Maibach. Sorry.
You're good.
Maibach, tonight's MVP, she pretty much did it all as Norwayne sweeps Hillsdale, the number 9 team in the state rolls. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
For 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You've seen what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
Back here inside the Mechanics Bank post-game show, where it's a clean sweep by the number 9 team in Division 5, Norwayne, over Hillsdale, and it was a game of runs here this evening. 25-18 the first set, but it was a 10-0 run thanks to Miss Maibach at the service line. 10 in a row. Hillsdale tried bouncing back but couldn't. 25-18. It was an early run by Norwayne in the second. Again, Hillsdale tried fighting back, but too little too late. And then a 13-0 run midway through the third set gave them the 25-15 victory. Next up, well, you see tonight we have Norwayne and Hillsdale, and then next week back to action Monday night, then Tuesday with 3 matches, 1 on Wednesday and 1 on Thursday. Also, just a reminder, coming up tomorrow, week 4 of the high school football season. Ontario at Clear Fork, Colonel Crawford at Mohawk, first place in the Northern 10 on the line there. Big Walnut at Delaware Hayes, Loudonville at East Knox, Centerburg at Northmore, Plymouth at St. Paul, Pleasant at River Valley, Danville at Mount Gilead, and we're here at Hillsdale as Chippewa is at Hillsdale. 3 highlights as well, Margaretta at Willard, New London at Crestview, and our first state-ranked matchup of the season in Division 4, Galleon number 8 at number 1 Shelby. All those games will be highlighted on the Pigskin tomorrow night at 11:30, but we will have 9 live streams for you live and free. So I gotta go get ready for those. So we are gonna get out of here for tonight. Want to thank everybody that helped make things possible. RJ Christopher, my cameraman extraordinaire, well done by him tonight. As well as all of our sponsors, Hayesville AMVETS, our scoreboard sponsor, Schmidt Security Pro, our MVP sponsor, Mechanics Bank pregame, postgame sponsor, Fickes Furniture, our instant replay sponsor, as well as commercial sponsor alongside Avita Home Health and Hospice, and our final our commercial sponsor, Scout Construction. I want to thank Jody Long, the fine folks here at Hillsdale High School, for allowing us to be here tonight, as well as the OHSAA for allowing us to stream these matches to you live and free. Norwayne hands Hillsdale its first sweep loss of the season. 3-0, number 9 and D5 moves on. For RJ, I'm Travis saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow night. Big night again on the football field. But until then, I'll see you later.